moment I knew I had to change. Hi, and welcome to the very first episode of Still Becoming. I am Favor, and I am so grateful you are here. Starting this podcast has been on my heart for a while, not because I have all the answers, I really don't, but because I have learned that the most powerful thing we can do is share the truth of where we are, even if it's messy, even if it's still unfolding. This podcast isn't about perfection, it's about process, about presence, about finding in the in-between. So today, I want to begin with a simple story, a moment in my life when something shifted. When I knew deep down that I couldn't keep pretending that something had to change. You see, there was a time I was showing up for everyone else, but not myself. Smiling, posting, working, pleasing, but feeling completely disconnected inside. I would wake up and feel exhausted before the day even began. Not just tired, but tired of being. Tired of carrying the weight of everyone's expectation. Tired of not being honest with myself. Then came that day, the one where I sat on the floor of my room in silence, and I finally asked myself, is this who I am, or is this who I have just learned to be? And that one question, opened the door, not to an instant answer, but to a new journey, a journey inward, one filled with therapy sessions, breakdown, journaling, faith, detachment, loneliness, and unexpected peace. A journey I'm still on, a journey of becoming. That's why I created Still Becoming, not to teach, but to walk with you, to remind you that you're not behind, you're not broken, you're not crazy for feeling like you need something more. We're still becoming every day. So, what can you expect from this space? Each week, I'll be sharing honest reflection, personal stories, and deep conversation about self-awareness, spiritual growth, mental health, and healing. Some episodes will be just me, raw, unfiltered, unscripted, sometimes. Other episodes, I'll be joined by guests, people who have powerful stories of becoming too. We'll talk about things like letting go of who you thought you had to be, healing from past trauma and shame, learning to listen to your inner voice, navigating faith, doubt, silence, and soul, and everything in between. Before we end today, I want to leave you with a question, a gentle invitation. Really, what part of you is still becoming? Where are you being called to slow down, to listen, to grow? You don't need an answer. Just let the question sit with you. And when you're ready, come back. We'll be here, growing, unfolding, becoming. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, be kind to yourself. You're still becoming, and that's more than enough.